fight was fun. You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
We can work with that.
This is where we'll build our new outpost.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this...
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost, focusing on defense. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
Can't solve the remnant with guns. Scientific for sure.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment. Copy that.
Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far. The Reality Rider? You bought us time, but one outpost on a... You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one... Be aware, that's all.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
I'm sorry it came to this, Pathfinder. Pathfinder?
And have you noticed how clean the air smells?
Helps that there's zero pollution here, but yeah, it tastes new.
Ryder.
Henderson at the shuttle landing pad told me. He heard it from the pilot.
Izzy, you gotta stop listening to it.
Okay.
Hello there. Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere process.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because no... But Miss, PB's notes have been very handy.
No problem.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Pathfinder? Mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning... Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few.
Pathfinder, over here. Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find... I didn't assign a Ket Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important. Thoughts on your boss? The old man. He's pretty tied into what happens here. I just pick up the day-to-day scraps. Good at cracking the whip for these science types. Doesn't fall for the details. I hope he's proud. Feels like he's proud. Thoughts on how the outpost is doing? The planet? Stellar. We keep it up, we'll make this world look like the brochures. How did you come to the initiative? Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable. Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances. I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't. But I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean? I know exactly how you feel. Couldn't... Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go. Where'd you launch out of? The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog. What about you? Miss anything? I miss the time on the couch before media. Make your choice. And as a B- rom-com bounces between satellites, the size of the planet decides how long you wait in the dark. Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder. Another time. Of course. Pathfinder Ryder, can I help you?
Any trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So, some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We've some tricks up our sleeves. Thanks to the... Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
Another time.
Of course.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see